Hey, welcome to part two. We were just talking about the Empress and the Two of Pentacles, and like I was saying, this is returning to that core loving place. If you didn't have that, because you may have become kind of shut down because you didn't receive that nurturing, that support, that loving. So you were kind of always searching for it out in the world, you know, like, is this it? Is this the magic that will balance me out, that'll give me what I need? And saying, yeah, I mean, you got the ace, I mean, the Knight of Cups. This is about moving in. This is about like moving and looking for that love. Like, is it here? Is it there? And it was always within you. And I know that's, people always say that, but like, you are loved so much by the divine. You are loved so much by source. You are God's child. And it's hard to believe, but you needed everything that's happened to you. And you kept on going. It's like, people may have called you a strong person. They may have said that you have it all together, that you're very abundant. You always you have luck on your side. You have this like Empress energy. And so they may have thought, you may be very beautiful in your energy, attractive, like that, but it's more of like this loving energy. And it's the Empress is the three card, which is about community connections. And so you were always giving that abundance, that like we have here. You learned as a child to like give to others, to always be that giving person. And now you're out in the world searching for your own cup, like here is like you were giving it to everyone else, and now it's like, okay, I'll go search for my fulfillment. And you have to remember that it's always within you, that your energy is kind of a mirror of itself. And what you're seeing in that mirror is not something, it's like the opposite, like the shadow, the yin yang. And so loving that part of you. I mean, why aren't people proud of you? Why are you having to search for love when honestly you're giving it to everybody else? And so remembering that you have so much abundance. Like, people are like, oh, look, you have all this abundance, and you're just like pouring it out. I want some of that. And you're like, it's mine to pour, because when I pour it into the ground here around me, it creates abundance for me. See this Queen of Swords, like the knowledge that you have, the intelligence you have, the emotional attention, intelligence, the emotional maturity. They're like, well, you should give me some of that. And what you realized is you've been pouring it into other people's cups. They would come along and you'd pour it into their cup, and you were not realizing that as you were doing that, you were making your environment, your fertility, your giving, your ability to give and receive. Because when you can give, but you also have to be willing to receive, was starting to run dry. It was because you were giving it to so many others. Like, they were like, here, what about me? What about me? And you have to remember that you have to give to yourself first and foremost. Like, you have to give yourself that energy. You have to be able to nurture your love and your energy. Because, if you're always working, to get to the next step, you don't realize how far you've come. So this is a time to really play with your own intensity, your own inner plan, knowing what the greater plan is, really stepping into your power. Like, anything that comes in, see, this is another 7. We were talking about work. So the plan, you have to realize that sometimes people want us to keep working on things, kind of stating and showing through their behavior that we have so much to improve on. But when you stop working and you look up and you realize that you've done so much more. Probably if you stopped giving to other people at this point and just gave to yourself for the rest of your life, you would actually still not be able to balance the scales because you've given so much more. You're very intense about your giving to others. You're like, you've learned that you should always give to others and that you will receive, but sometimes it has to come back to you. You have to be able to grab your energy back, and it's like, no, this is mine first. I'm going to feed mine. And when I have I heard another reader talk about this today, if I have some in the extra cup, the overflow, sure, I'll share that. But I learned through meditation that nobody should be in your headspace. Nobody should be like invading your aura, invading your space, invading who you are, and demanding. And if they are, then you can say, leave my energy. You don't have to, saying return to sender, or, grounding yourself and realizing someone else is in your energy and saying, leave. That's just like if someone came into your house and you didn't invite them in, and they're just there and they're just like, eating your food and sleeping in your bed, and you're like, hey, Goldilocks, get out. You don't have to be polite about that. And this is like a victory for you. Like, once you claim your passion, once you claim this back, once you claim this intensity back, you've gotten a lot of sixes. So that's fertility. And with the Empress, this is about manifestation. This is really exciting. This is celebration, and really coming from a childlike place. You also got, this is a lot of Aquarius energy. The Leo is with the wands, but this is a lot of Aquarius energy, this coming in and bringing the truth. You know that you matter now. You are seeing that, you are feeling that. It's wonderful. The divine is like, this has all been a part of a plan. It's not been to make you meek and quiet. It's actually meant to get your intensity out there so that you can manifest with it. Because when we don't have the expression of our passions, we also can't create. So maybe you've been working on something for a long time, 6 months, 6 years, whatever it's been, 12 years, 18, a series of sixes. You get started on something, but these people come into your world, and I'm getting the high pitch ringing, so that's confirmation, that they're wanting you to pour that into them, when in fact you need to be pouring it into you. The plan wasn't for you to give everyone else your manifestations. It was actually for you to create in this Empress energy. But they come in here and they steal. This is some more Aquarius energy. They come in and take from you. They want to take what's divinely yours. And the divine is like, absolutely not. That is not for them. That is for you. I intended that for you. I gave you this pentacle. It is not for anyone else. I gave you that. I made things harder to get rid of the people in your life that were actually keeping you stuck. I wanted you to get over here, but you had a lot of people in your ship that were making these turbulent waters for you so that they could try to share in what was yours. Yeah, they were trying to keep you stuck because they could see that you were going to manifest. You've always been a manifester, and the people around you have seen it, and they want to take part in it. They want it, but what they don't realize is it'll never come in as long as they're there, because they are actually not a part of your divine plan. They were just here to make sure that you are ready to really manifest this amazing victory that's coming in. Yeah, and then you get the Magician. And earlier we saw the Judgment card had the same symbol. And so you're using that to manifest. You're using everything that you called judgment on to create in your world. You had to do this alone. You had to be in this situation so that you could be on the divine plan, God's plan. And it's coming in. I'm really excited for you guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.